welcome to At the Table in SFC. I got my tea here. That's real hot. Okay. So it's a very cold and rainy day, stormy. Supposed to be thunder and lightning today. Welcome on, y'all. Welcome on. All right. Let me see how this is. Okay. Nah, that's too loud for me. All right. Now, so the topic today is race should not matter. Okay. I enjoyed having nephew on last weekend. That was a great show. And I want to, thank you guys for watching. If you watched, I want to thank you for watching. We got, between myself and Mr., we have almost a dozen nephews. So we have a lot of nephews. Got a lot. Okay. So race should not matter, right? Right? Now, how many of you agree with me? Now, I'm going to give you an introduction to the topic. Now, when I say race should not matter, I'm speaking about jobs, housing, programs. It's a whole lot that I'm speaking on, and everything else that comes along with it. Now, when you have to do an application or, just fill out to get that job, fill out your application, fill out an application to get that, apartment or whatever you're filling out. And it says, what's your ethnicity? Now, why does that matter, right? Why should race matter? Why should your background matter? Now, that's my introduction to race should not matter. All right. Now, let me drink a little bit more of this tea. It's real cold, y'all. Real cold here in the city. I made this real hot, too. Okay. So, I want to go back to the old days. Now, I got my aunt to ask, and she's the eldest here in the city still. My auntie Flora. Now, I want to ask her, going back to the old days, not calling you old girl or nothing like that. But I'm sure you recall when you were younger, with your parents and stuff, if they had to answer to an ethnicity background on any applications, whether it was a job or housing, I want to ask her that. And I should have asked her yesterday because I just saw her yesterday. But I'm sure they didn't have that. I'm quite sure they didn't have that. It's just something new, So, and this is a very serious topic to me because myself and Mr. are going through some things or whatever. And, it doesn't sit well with me right now. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm on here talking about this topic. And it's very, and it's also Women's Month, and so I'm a woman and I want to voice my opinion on this matter because oftentimes we have to do this. And every time lately we have to do this for whatever we want to apply for, and it should not matter. My background should not matter. I'm like 5, 6 different races in one between my mom and my dad. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to just pinpoint, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody should have to do that. And the younger generation, applying for things like if they want to apply for school and you're applying for your dorm and just different things, jobs and everything. And I'm sure they ask their parents, like, why do I have to do this? You know what I'm saying? So this is my topic today. Okay. So now, um, there's different, like, whether you get approved for say you get approved for a certain investment, you got hired on a job and everything, or they're thinking about hiring you. They're in the process of, they're in the talks of choosing you. You know what I'm saying? And let me know down below if you guys ever been in any predicament that I'm speaking about today. Okay. Now, so say, yeah, you're about to, like, you haven't heard back yet or anything from whether it's a job, you're approved for a apartment, you gave your deposit. They said they're going to do their background check and everything. Now, I do agree when it comes to a background check, because you don't know who these people are that you're moving into your home. You're the landlord, or whatever to do with that type of thing, right? So, and also speaking about a landlord and these boss and stuff, we don't even know who they are. Okay, we don't know who they are. They can be anybody. So maybe tables should be turned, and uh, we need to figure out who they are and do a background check on them. You know what I mean? These companies and stuff, because it's all kind of stuff going on. And you don't know until you work on these jobs or you live in this environment, this house, or this apartment or whatever. So it should be to where we can do, it's a such thing, and it's the law. It should be a law that we do a background check on them. Why not, right? Okay, so I say that to say places may go off your name and won't call you back. Okay? Now, have you ever had that happen? Have you ever had that happen? Like, you have all the qualifications and everything for this job, for this house. You got the deposit for, to live here, a condo or whatever. And they go off your name. They may go off your name, and that's discrimination. And I am a part of the Fair Employment. I've been to a class, and I got that certification to where I know all about fair employment, fair housing, and everything, right? Okay, so I say this to say, why does your name matter? Your mom and dad, or your mom or your dad by themselves, or you may adopt a child, and they want to name you what they want to name you, you know, and that should not matter. That shouldn't matter. That's why a lot of times you find parents, they name their child just some name you never even heard of. Or they might, if they're Caucasian, they might have a, like a Asian name. If they're Asian, they may have a, Caucasian name, black, and so on and so on. And that's why people come with these names that are different, that are unique and everything, because of the way of the society today. This world is just, they don't care. They don't care, and it doesn't matter. They feel like it doesn't matter, about how they feel, the way they run it, the way they're running it. They feel like, okay, I can do it like this. No, race should not matter. Hello. Race should not matter. Okay. Now I'm going to say, I don't know how many times I got to say it. Race should not matter. Names should not matter. Okay. So also, when it comes to like celebrities, you may be a celebrity. You may be a person that's just well off with money. You got a lot of money and everything. And you're applying for a certain amount, of credit, of for a house, a car, or whatever. You want the top of the line, you want a Lamborghini, you want a, whatever type of car, expensive car, Ferrari or whatever. And you have a lot of money and you're a celebrity, or, vice versa, you're not a celebrity, but you have a lot of money and you apply for these things, right? And they're looking at you because of your race. And you may get turned down for what you really want. You may get turned down for what you really want. And it's not right, Who's to say you got to be a certain color, black, white, red, purple, green, yellow? Hello. Why does race matter? If you got that money, if you got, the qualifications and skills for this certain thing that you're trying to establish in your life, why does it matter? Okay? I'm here to say, why does it matter? Now, and I'm not a celebrity, or, a person that's been well off or whatever, but I can't say that it should not matter. It should not matter. But they get racially profiled as well, if you're a celebrity or a person with money and stuff. And a lot of times I feel like that's why celebrities and people that are well off, they're not happy with their life. People look at them and say, well, shouldn't they be happy? They got millions and billions of dollars. Shouldn't they be happy? Why are they so depressed? They're so depressed because of the way they are being treated in life, in their lives. Okay? They are being mistreated. Now, it may be on a set of a movie or whatever type of field that they're into as far as being a celebrity. They are not being treated right, and that's why they're not happy. This money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy trust. Money cannot, solve whether people are envious or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If they don't have it, then they have a problem with you because you have it. You have it, and that's why they got a problem with it. You're not the right race, and that's why they got a problem with it. Race should not matter. Hello. Race should not matter. Okay. So, and as far as, but I also want to say, back to when it comes to that topic about the celebrities and stuff. Now, money does talk, though, opposed to what I just said. Money does talk. So, they're able to have all of these nice things and stuff like that because they do have money, all kind of like, fashion and just everything material, cars and houses and stuff like that. Money talks. So the person, the realtor or whomever, if you're a realtor, if you're a broker or whatever, the money is going to talk. So of course you're going to be there for that person. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So now on to the next country or countries. Whether it's a matter, is it a matter of a race on different applications that they have in these countries? I've never been out of the country, so I'm not sure. If you guys want to voice your opinion down below, if you've been out of the country and you've experienced something like that, then let us know. Please let us know because I want to know. I'm not sure if you have to do any of those applications. Whether they tell you, they say on that application, what's your ethnical background? You know what I'm saying? Ethnical background. Now, why this matters, I'm still trying to figure that part out. Do they have a certain quota for, okay, We got to get so many black. Okay, we got to get so many white. We got to get so many, Asian. So many, whether you're Hispanic, whatever. Is there a quota that you have to meet? You have to make. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that shouldn't matter as well. Because what are you doing with this quota? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Um, okay. So now, and then, okay, I'm going to go on to speak about the lies we tell on these applications. Now, specifically, a job application. Now, you got folks out here that's been looking for a job for a long time. You got folks out here that's been looking for an apartment, a house for a long time. You got folks out here that's been looking for, they want to be in a certain program, these grants and loans and stuff like that for a long time now. But they're going off of your race because you got to answer this one specific question of your ethnic background. And I feel like when you bypass the, area, that certain area on that application, if you bypass it and say, I choose not to answer, they're not going to choose you because you don't choose to answer. I feel like they go off of that too. They go off of that big time. How much y'all want to bet? They go off of that big time. If you want to bypass that area of the application, they go off of that. Oh, they didn't answer, so we don't know who this person are. We don't know what race they are. We're not going to choose them because they didn't tell us what race they are. They are going off of that as well. But the lies we tell on these applications to where, oh yeah, I got 20 years of experience. Yes, I have this software experience. I'm going for this tech job and everything. And, I have this and that experience. Software, I have, they may not even be able to talk on the phone, but I have switchboard experience. I can, do whatever. And they have different categories that they may have for their resume or these applications, period. Now, what you're doing is cheating your way in life, and you're blocking the person that does have this experience. You're blocking them from receiving a job. Now, everybody knows here in San Francisco, there's millions of people here, billions, and it's all, no, when I say, I'm talking about the jobs and housing. You may not even live here, but you're coming here to work. So there's so many people that work here that have a job, and folks are homeless. And they may have all the experience in the world, all the qualifications in the world. But because you lied on this application, the thousand of you, so many thousands of you, you got the job. You got that job, and these folks are homeless and don't have a job. You got that apartment, and folks are homeless, and they are qualified as well. So you got to ask yourself, who should we answer to? And should race matter? No, race should not matter. And we shouldn't even be answering to these people. Okay? So I'm going to go on and I'm going to let you know, later on down the line where I'm coming from with that. Okay. So investments. Now, does it matter what race you are if you want to invest in this retail space, in this whole mall, this whole outdoor mall? You want to invest in this. But you're black or you're Hispanic or you're Asian, you're whatever race that they are not looking for. Now, that's a problem. That's a problem that we have in the world because folks are judging off of race. Race should not matter. How many times I got to say it? I'm going to say it again. Race should not matter, honey. Okay? I can't say it enough. You may have on some clothes, some type of fashion that is very unique. And you have a problem with black folks. You have a problem with, Asians. Whomever made this clothing line, you have a problem with them. But guess what? You love it. You love it. You love the way it's unique. You love the style and everything. Oh yeah, I'm buying this. And you wear it. You're wearing it, but you have hatred towards these people. Come on now. You don't even know who made this clothing line. It's very unique. You may have a problem with myself and Mr. We make jewelry. We make this jewelry. We make these stones. But you don't want to buy it because you see that we're black. You see that we're black. You don't want to buy it though. Or you bought it, but you don't know what race we are, but you have a problem with our race. Okay? That goes to show how ignorant folks are. Folks are very ignorant in the world. And they go off of whether this race that they don't care for or these people that they don't care for, they cook that, they're selling food, they're making food, they're catering, they're the caterers for that party. Oh no, I don't, I'm not going to eat that. But you're eating these things in the stores that folks are making this certain brand. You don't know what race that brand is, do you? Do you know what race that brand is? No, I don't think so. So don't go off of race because race should not matter, right? Race should not matter. Okay, so now I go on to, I'm still talking about investments and things that we want to purchase in life. That outdoor plaza, that mall, maybe an apartment building, an office building, whatever. And some folks will turn your money down. You got $240,000 saved up. You got $500,000 saved up. You want to purchase this and that and whatever you want to purchase. Folks will turn you down because you're not the race that they're looking for. Okay? Now, I'm going to go on to, let me see how long I've been on. Okay. Now, this is very serious to me. What I'm about to say is very serious to me. Now, I told you guys I was going to come back to it when I was talking about qualifications and the lies that people tell. But when I said, who should we be answering to? I want you to tell me down below who you feel that we should be answering to. Who do you think we should be answering to in this world? On this earth? And who is the top person we should be answering to? I feel the top person that we should be answering to, number one, is who? God. God. We should be answering to God. God is number one who we should be answering to. Okay? Also, number two is our parents. Hey, y'all know that's a true saying. I brought you in this world, I take you out. Okay? Now, but number one and number two, God and your parents. That's who you should be answering to. Shouldn't be nobody else. Nobody else. You know? Because I feel like now I just have this belief. I have this belief myself. When it comes to your teachers, your boss, and everything. Now, y'all comment down below about this too. When it comes to your teachers and your boss, etc., etc., how do we know that they know what they're talking about? How do we know that they are telling the truth about what they are telling us, teaching us? Do we know? Do we know that? Do we know? But we know that God is telling the truth. We know that our parents are not going to tell us nothing wrong. We know that our parents are not going to tell us nothing wrong. And if you feel different from me, then comment down below. Please comment down below and tell me that I'm not right. When it comes to your teachers and your boss, it goes back to a lot of times. Now, you have folks that are sincere, that are genuine, right? But you have a lot of folks that are not. So I say this to say, they may have filled out that application or have on their resume, oh yeah, I've been a teacher for 30, 40 years. They got hired because they've been a teacher for 30, 40 years on this paper, on that resume. They've been a boss. They've been, they want to apply for, let's say, a store. They've been a store owner on that paper for 30, 40 years. They've been a store owner on that paper, on that resume, or, just period, to where if you look it up, it's going to say on Google, because they've been telling this lie for years. So you don't know. You don't know who you're dealing with because they just lied on their application. They just lied, and you're looking on Google and that's all you see because they've been lying for years. Been lying for years. So, is it the right way or not to put all your trust in these folks? Do you feel that you should be teaching your children from home if it's better to teach them from home? Do you feel that you should be working instead of having a boss? You should be working for yourself. Or if you don't want to work for yourself, you don't have that confidence, you don't have, maybe some may feel they don't have that knowledge and they just want for this, steady income to be coming in. So you should, work from home, or maybe an independent type of job to where you're still on your own. You're doing these deliveries and stuff like that. That's the better way to go about working. Nowadays. I'm going to say that's the better way to go about getting your money in your pocket, nowadays, because you don't know where that company is coming from. You don't know whether that boss is really a boss or who they are. You don't know. And a lot of these companies are not really doing a background check. A lot of these schools, a lot of these organizations, a lot of these people are not doing a background check. So you don't know whom you're dealing with. You don't know whom you're dealing with. And you don't care because you just want to fill the position. You just want to get your money for this unit, this property, this apartment. You want to get your money for this. You don't really care. Or somebody may have, recommended them and you still don't know who they are. Oh, no. Oh, okay. You know them. Oh, okay. They could come in. They could start tomorrow. They could move in tomorrow. You don't know whom you're dealing with. Okay? So, the best way to go about things is be your own boss. The best people to answer to are your parents and to God. Now, I'm going to say that again. The best way to go about working is for yourself. Be your own boss. And the person to answer to are your parents and God. God first and your parents. Okay? Best people that you can ever answer to. And the best thing to do is work for yourself. Okay? Because you know these people are not going to lead you astray. You know God is not going to lead you astray. You know your parents are not going to lead you astray. Okay? And you know where you're coming from. When you work for yourself, you know where you're coming from. You know what you want in life. And you want to succeed. And I want you to succeed. So if you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur and you want some tips on how to do it, please comment down below. Comment down below because we believe strongly in that. We believe strongly in that. Okay? Because we believe strongly that race should not matter. We believe strongly in that. Now, I want to also speak about some things before I wrap this up. I want to speak about whether, you've had an uncomfortable situation in your life. If you had an uncomfortable situation, whether, it's on the street or wherever, comment down below and let us know. It's so much going on in this world. And it's been on my mind about race should not matter. It's been on my mind for a few nights. I don't know. I was thinking about that because I have filled out a few applications or whatever for certain things that's, going on and that I want to go on in my life that I'm trying to establish. And I'm thinking about it and I'm like, wait a minute. Why should this even matter? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they are paying attention if you check off that certain box about, if you want to bypass, I choose not to answer. They are looking at that as well. They're looking at that. So just keep that in mind. They are counting on that certain area. And like I said, they want to make a quota or whatever, saying that, oh yeah, I did this and that. And it's not making you a better person. It's making you an ignorant person. It's making this whole society ignorant. Because God made all of these nationalities. God made all of these races. So race should not matter. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for watching today. I had to get this out, and I feel better for getting it out. I feel like it's been lifted off of my shoulders and off my head. I really feel good, and I feel like I've made my point. And even though it's gray outside, it's no sun, it's a good day. Every day is a good day. So I want all of you guys to have a good day. Enjoy your day, regardless of what you're going through in your life. Whatever you may be going through, have a good day. And thank you for watching us. This is At the Table in SFC. And thank you for watching episode number 32, Race Should Not Matter. Thank you, and enjoy your day.